In the quaint village of Starhaven, nestled high in the Whispering Mountains, lived a young writer named Mia. She spent her days scribbling stories in her small, cozy cottage overlooking the valley. Despite her picturesque surroundings, Mia struggled with her own insecurities and fears. Her dream was to write a novel that would touch people's hearts, but she doubted her ability to capture the depth of human emotion. One foggy morning, as Mia rummaged through the attic of her cottage, she stumbled upon an ancient dust covered book. The cover was embossed with intricate designs of constellations and celestial bodies. Curious, Mia opened the book and discovered it was filled with tales of emotions and memories written in a language she could somehow understand. "What is this?" Mia murmured to herself as she traced the cover's design. She began to read aloud from the book, and a gentle golden light enveloped her, pulling her into a mesmerizing cosmic landscape. Stars glittered around her, and constellations formed pathways in the sky. Mia realized she had been transported into the mind of her elderly neighbor, Mrs. Winters. "Mrs. Winters?" Mia cried out, her voice echoing in the serene, starlit meadow. Mrs. Winters turned and smiled, her eyes reflecting the stars. "Mia, dear, what are you doing here?" Mrs. Winters asked, surprised. "I'm not sure," Mia admitted. "I found this book and now I'm here." "What is this place?" "This is my mind," Mrs. Winters replied. "Every memory and emotion takes shape here." Mia wandered through the meadow, witnessing moments of joy, sorrow, love, and loss from Mrs. Winters' life. She saw the day Mrs. Winters met her late husband, their first dance under the moonlight, and the tearful farewell when he passed away. "Why is that star dimming?" Mia asked gently, pointing to a fading constellation. "That star represents my grief," Mrs. Winters said softly. "I haven't allowed myself to truly feel it, and now it's fading away." Mia realized that by helping Mrs. Winters confront her grief, she could help her neighbor heal. They sat together under the starlit sky, sharing stories and tears. "I miss him so much," Mrs. Winters said, tears streaming down her face, "but I never let myself cry." "It's okay to cry," Mia whispered, holding her hand. "It's okay to feel everything." As Mrs. Winters finally embraced her sorrow, the dimming star brightened, illuminating the meadow with a warm, comforting glow. Back in her own world, Mia felt a profound sense of purpose. She knew she had to use the book to help others in Starhaven. Over the following weeks, Mia entered the minds of her fellow villagers, each time finding herself in a new celestial landscape shaped by their emotions and memories. One day she visited Thomas, the blacksmith, whose mind was a turbulent storm of anger and frustration. "Why are you so angry, Thomas?" Mia asked, trying to calm the storm. "I don't know," Thomas grumbled. "I've always been this way." "Let's find out together," Mia suggested, guiding him through the storm. They uncovered a painful childhood memory, and through Mia's guidance, Thomas confronted it and found peace in forgiveness. Another time, Mia ventured into the mind of little Lucy, whose world was a kaleidoscope of colors and laughter. "Mia, I'm scared to move away," Lucy confessed, her eyes wide with fear. "New beginnings can be beautiful," Mia reassured her. "Let's explore what your new home might be like." With each journey, Mia's own confidence grew. She realized that her stories had the power to heal, to connect, and to inspire. She began writing her novel, pouring her experiences and the lessons she had learned into its pages. One evening, as the first snowfall of winter blanketed Starhaven, Mia sat by the fire, the ancient book open beside her. I did it, Mia whispered to herself, writing the final words of her novel. She felt a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. The book not only helped her neighbors, but also had transformed her own life. Mia's novel, Celestial Whispers, became a beloved tale in Star Haven, reminding everyone of the beauty and power of their emotions. And so, in the cozy village nestled in the mountains, under a star full of stars, Mia discovered that the true magic of storytelling lay in its ability to touch hearts and light up even the darkest corners of the soul.